Alright, what up guys? Welcome to a new tutorial. I'm gonna show you guys how to make Bloodsport Snare. Let's jump right into it. Alright guys, so I already have a setup for you guys. And I'm gonna just clean them up and then do it from scratch, right? Let's clear this pad and let's clear this pad. We're gonna leave the kick so we have something, sequence, something to play around with. So we have, don't forget the headphones. All right, it's all good. All right, so we got that. We got the kick like that, right? So basically, Bloodsport Snare is a snare and a tom, and some EQ and some reverb. Let's do this, folks, right now. I'm gonna get us some snares. Let's type here, snare, snare. And you can always play around with the snare you want, but it should be somewhat something not too harsh, not too strong. Just because then you're gonna have to EQ it even more, right? Just a simple even something like it, slightly. That's too strong. Too strong. It's too modern. Let's get something more. Yeah, something simple, West Coast style, right? They don't have something like this. And then the tom, it has to be preferably a high tom if you want that Bloodsport sound. But you can, now it's your choice in the end. I'm just gonna show you how to do it. There are different kinds of Bloodsport snares, but there are even those without toms. But that very nice Bloodsport snare from Triumph and Father and Son and all that training, that's what do it with a tom. All right, let's find a tom. A high tom, not a tom, but a high tom. You want something like that, right? So it's long. It has a tail. We want that. You want to remove. Yeah. So now we got something like this. So as you can see here, let me remove this fella right here. So what I do, right, to make them really 80s style, you gotta EQ them. So right now we have this. Let's use this one, but I'm gonna switch it up a little bit just to have a little bit fun with it and a little bit of variation also for you guys. So the video is a little bit more enjoyable. But this is already pretty nice, right? So let's get an EQ. And we're not gonna go crazy with it. Right? So already here you see that snare is pretty good. So let's copy this. So let me remove this, right? The reverb and everything. This is how it sounds without anything. Because I had the effects on, right? So I removed everything. So what we do, let's do it now. So now you don't need this, at least not in this genre. So let's solo the snare. See, already there. Here. Here's pretty good. Then we just copy this right here. The sound. This is how it sounds. You can also do that. I do that sometimes. I don't EQ, but it depends on the whole sound, right? The whole remix. So by experience, I've noticed that it's always good to at least cut from 80 below, depending on what you're looking for. Let's face it. This is how it sounds. Yes, I like this. And let's add some reverb. Right. So right now I didn't show you, so I did this. The testing sound was what I do. My technique I use. I kind of just cut from here, right, and then I slowly rise. That's pretty nice, right? Same with this snare. Look at this one. Kind of just did the same thing here. Together you get something like. So this snare, right? It is a good snare, but we can find something better. Let's do that. I want a more 80 snare. Maybe. Let's try it on. Not really. Really not. Pretty good, right? I like this one. So what I want to do with it, I want to remove some of the frequency. Okay, so to get that really nice 80s, you always gotta have the reverb. You can't live without that, so you get. So let's raise the snare a little bit more. A good technique always is to put it here and then you let it play. Play, right? Then you just kind of skip. Oh yeah, this one is a little bit softer. Let's have it go. Yeah, it's pretty good. So we had that now. So I did a little bit just for fun, a sake of fun, right? A little bit of the acoustic bass you guys like so much. And you can add some reverb to the snare also if you want to. Sometimes I do that, sometimes I don't. Let's try it out. Better, yeah. So it all depends on the whole sound. All the time when you do something, you gotta, it's like an, what is it, I don't remember the exact word, but it's like, it's science, right? You have the whole sound, all the instruments, and then you need to make it fit to that, because by itself it sounds pretty dope, right? But when you start adding a lot of things to it, then you need to do a lot of cutting, a lot of EQing and all that, and then it might not fit that perfect into the rest. And then you need to tweak it a little bit here and there, maybe change it, right? So right now it sounds pretty dope. So let's change a little bit of the tom. Alright folks, let's change the tom. This. So what I also do, right, I always play around with the transpose. Let's take this one. That was a bit too loud, right? At last, what you do, what I always do, I always group them, and then I add a group channel for it, and then I kind of blend them together with a compressor. And that's it, folks. I'll leave that at, yeah, 2 dB, minus 2 dB. Oh, yo, LP on the floor, you gotta know. And that's it, folks. That's simple. I want to make this a short video, so we're gonna wrap it up right here. I want to say, guys, as always, leave a like, comment. Thank you for listening. Peace out and take care.